everyone. We're about to do some breath work. How's everybody feeling this morning? I'm just waiting on Devon right now. Good morning, Andy. I'm doing well, guys. I'm doing well. I hope you guys are coming to do some breath work with us this morning. Oh, here we go. Devon's in. We're tapping in. Here we go. Okay.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm loving it out here.
You're loving it out there, okay?
Yeah.
That's that's the best. That's the best. That's the best outcome, right?
Yeah.
For so far today.
Every
That's
day gets better with the breath. That's a mantra.
absolutely. So everybody, we're here to do breath work this morning. Um, so if you have the time and the space, you really don't need much except your body, right?
Pretty much. Just your lungs.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna kind of let you take it from here. My music stopped, so I'm guessing it's not gonna play while we're live.
Is it 30 minutes exactly, or are you putting it on
Yeah,
loop?
yeah, it's 30 minutes exactly.
Okay. Um. No, that's fine. If you want to use it, because it sounded pretty good
I know.
in
I wonder
term in
why.
terms of sound.
I'm not sure why it stopped. Good morning, Jews. Homies are on here. I would have to pause the video. Um, about that. Sorry about that. It still doesn't seem like it's working. I figure we should just do it without it,
Yeah, that's
and not
fine.
overthink anything.
Yeah.
Um, but anybody that doesn't know what breath work is, I'm gonna let Devon explain it to you
So
so that you can.
breath work is literally breathing exercises to expand your diaphragm, expand your lungs, make stronger lungs, build stronger immunity. And 70% of your blood is in your stomach region. So what pumps the blood? It's the lungs. Hold on, let me put this out. Yeah. So I coach alchemy breathwork, and in alchemy breathwork, we only utilize our nose. And today we're going to utilize 3 and 6. And that comes from what I created called 369 breathing. And that is literally in the Fibonacci sequence. It's in the factor of all life. It's there when we're born as a fetus, how we're like a spiral, and you can find the spiral in the flower of life and everything. If you cut a tree bark down, you literally see that spiral. So
Yeah.
369 is literally in the essence of life in that sense. And when you're breathing with it, it's a total different resonance. And you guys can utilize this in your everyday life as well. That's what alchemy breathwork is all about, making breathing fun.
Gosh, I'm so excited. This sounds so amazing. 369. I'm ready to get into it. Everybody that's on here, just let's get ready and let's get on it.
Yeah, relax, sit on a chair, it's fine. You can be in lotus if you want, on your knees, whatever is comfortable for you. Have your hands have your palms facing the ceiling. Relax your shoulders. Now, the main locks that we're going to utilize in this whole thing is your eyes gazing up your third eye. So your eyes are going to be looking towards your cerebral cortex, going up, having your eyes closed, creating that pressure point. Your tongue is going to be stretched towards the roof of your mouth. And don't be afraid to swallow during the breath work, or take a minute to rest your tongue if you need to. But once you go past that pain threshold, which is, it's not really pain, it's literally that your tongue has been dormant from just eating and drinking. We can utilize the tongue in so many different ways. So
Yeah.
when you're stretching it out and you go past your pain threshold, you'll feel the jolt of energy coming back from your spine all the way to your cerebral cortex, and you'll just be in awe if you can just go past that quote unquote pain threshold.
Yeah, it's about kind of like it's a bit of like bliss ecstasy that you feel over time, and I think that pushing through the uncomfortability, it's just like working out.
Mm-hmm.
I have friends that they text me and like, is your neck supposed to hurt when you're done doing Kundalini? And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of a part of it because you're getting through blockages, you're breaking
Mm-hmm.
up all of these things you've been holding in there, that you've been storing in there, all the shit.
And that's what breath work is all about. It's all about, releasing trauma that's been stored in the body from childbirth and growing from there too. It's not just about releasing, it's also about growing and building in that sense. So we're going to utilize three. So when I say three, it's going to be three inhales and three exhales. And only on the exhales, guys, squeeze your pelvic floor. Only on the exhales.
Say that one more time for me.
So only on the exhales is the only time I want you to squeeze your pelvic floor.
Pelvic floor, yeah. So that's basically your sexual organs, guys. That's
Yeah.
basically, you have to go to the bathroom if you have to pee, or number two, you want to squeeze those and pull that energy up. For women, it's
Yeah.
like an orgasm. So for
Right.
guys, it's a little bit different, but for women, it comes more naturally, because we naturally do that anyways. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I
So
get it.
we're gonna do 15 holds, and the time where we're gonna hold is on the third exhale. After the third exhale, there's no breath. So I'm gonna tell you guys when to hold as well. So don't worry about that. So we're gonna go 15 holds for three, and then I'm gonna say switch to six, and six is you're inhaling six, and then exhaling six. And keynote, whenever you're squeezing your pelvic floor, really just push in your stomach and let all the air out as much as possible. Okay? And then on the holds, don't forget to smile. Try smiling as well.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
All
Everybody
right.
online, this is what we're doing, so jump in with us, okay? And I know that it may be a little bit confusing at first, but just go with your intuition and yeah, just follow our lead.
Yeah, and this will be available for playback, so
Yes.
no worries there. All right. Let's start with 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hold after the exhale. Round 2. Hold after the exhale. Round 3. Hold after the exhale. Round 4. Hold after the exhale. Round 5. Hold after the exhale. Round 6. Hold after the exhale. Round 7. Hold out to the exhale. Round 8. Hold out to the exhale. Round 9. Hold out to the exhale. Round 10. Hold out to the exhale.
And continue to be looking into your third eye.
Round 11. Hold out to the exhale. Round 12. Hold out to the exhale. Round 13. Hold out to the exhale. Round 14. Hold out to the exhale. Last round of 3s. Hold out to the exhale. Now we're going to go into 6. Hold out to the exhale.
Are you smiling yet, or are we waiting?
Always smile on the holds.
Okay.
Round 2. Hold after the exhale.
And remember on the holds to pull through your root chakra up.
Round 3. Hold after the exhale. Round 4. Hold after the exhale. Round 5. Hold after the exhale. Round 6. Hold after the exhale. Round 7. Hold after the exhale. Round 8. Hold after the exhale. Round 9. Hold after the exhale. Round 10. Hold after the exhale. Round 11. Hold after the exhale. Round 12. Hold after the exhale. Round 13. Hold after the exhale. Round 14. Hold after the exhale. Last round. Hold after the exhale. Now hold it as long as you can. And whenever you're ready to inhale again, you're going to inhale 3, exhale 3, then inhale 6, exhale 6, silently as possible, slow as possible. And I'll tell you when to open your eyes. Long exhales, long inhales. Remember to really squeeze your diaphragm on the exhales. Now you can slowly open your eyes. How's everyone feeling?
It's so zen. They
Somebody,
find it funny.
yeah, yeah, a lot of emotions will come up. You'll laugh, you'll cry.
Yeah, I either laugh or cry, or I'm just super blissed out. Someone said, "What the fuck are they doing?" That's good. The thing about it is that breath work is something that when you discover it, I noticed that when I first discovered it, I was perplexed and I was confused, and there's some different moving parts, and so figuring out how they all work together, that takes I feel like a couple days, and then
Yeah.
after a couple days it connects. Give it a week. If you do it every day for a week, it really starts to connect. And I just want to
Mm-hmm.
thank everybody for joining us today, because I feel like um, this is just as much light work, spiritual work, as it is a physical thing. You know,
Hmm.
it's really combining. It's really combining the two, and it's an amazing fusion, and it's changed my life. It's changed my life for sure. But good morning, everybody. Everybody that sat
Happy
in this
rising.
morning. Happy rising, everyone. Yeah, if you have any questions, by the way, guys,
Yeah, let it
um,
loose. Let it loose. I'll be
yeah,
sure to
I'm
be
sure we're
happy
gonna
to
do,
answer.
yeah, we're gonna do more over the summer, I'm sure. It's something that I really want to be a part of, just my page in general. You know, doing breath work with people, I feel like it needs to be heard, it needs to be felt, it needs to be experienced.
Mm.
And good morning, everybody. I hope that if you didn't get to do it, you try it. Like in your own free time, if you just stopped in.
Hmm.
Uh, but what are you about to do today, Devon? What's your plans for the day? What's going on?
So recently I moved to Miami, and apparently there's a lot of community that knows about me, and they
Yeah.
really want to meet me. So I'm gonna meet a few people today.
Oh
So
wow,
that's
that's
that's gonna
awesome.
be fun.
That's great. Well, they're gonna love you. That's gonna be special.
I hope so.
Hey, well, you never know, but I feel like your energy is always gonna be welcomed. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
What is
All right,
today's? It's when we are rising.
coming from the dead. Uh, yeah. Some people may look at mourning as you're mourning the dead in that sense. So that's why I like rising too. But to each
Yeah,
his own. Everyone's perception is different, but I like rising.
I like
The sun
rising.
rise. The sun rises. So I'm like, why not rises? Yeah,
Yeah,
rise with the sun.
rise with the sun.
Yeah, this was a beginner's routine. I can go heavily complex. I'm literally doing a 30-day thing, and we're going really deep within that. So yeah, this was a beginner routine. So if you can do different types of breath work for 30 days, sure, it really goes deep in terms of complexity.
Yeah, yeah, it does. In a major thing that I want to say just for this video, anybody that's watching it and that's with us right now, good morning, everybody. All my friends that I see right now that are coming on and saying hello. I love you guys. Hi, John.
Thank
I
you
love
guys for
everyone.
sharing the breath.
Yeah, yeah. One of the things that I want to say is that sometimes people don't know how to breathe properly. So when you're
Hmm.
doing these inhales, you're wanting to expand your stomach, which means push your stomach out. Don't try to suck in. That's
Right.
only whenever you're contracting is when you're exhaling. And
Right.
that's a huge part of it. If you don't get that part, it can kind of take away from the whole thing, the whole point.
And that's why I emphasize really squeeze on the exhale, squeeze everything down there on the exhale, because that's where the lower part of your lungs are. So when you're
Yeah,
squeezing, that's how you naturally are supposed to breathe.
yeah, yeah. Exactly. And for the longest time, I did it the opposite way. My whole life, I've been breathing wrong. Can you believe it? I'm sure you can, because
Yeah,
everybody's breathing wrong.
everyone's breathing wrong, and there's a lot of things out there that causes us to breathe wrong. That's one of the biggest conspiracies, things that we created in society to um, that has an impact on our breathing.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild that we never learned how to breathe properly. And yeah, like just now, just doing it, I think that going in with the intention too. So, the intention needs to be to connect with your most inner divine self and to connect with what I consider the Great Spirit. I'm spiritual. I'm just gonna just say that if you follow me, that's what I am. I'm not religious at all. I love all religions, but I'm just
Same.
spiritual, and I'm just a part of the soul evolution. And I feel like breath work is something that has been around for a long time and is now being discovered and uncovered by people like you and like myself. And so it's just going to grow and it's just going to help. It needs to be in schools. It needs to be taught.
Yeah.
It needs to be taught to the youth. Like, I mean, it's just amazing what it can do. It's so therapeutic,
if
you
you
know?
have Ellie, if you have any connections to schools or any type of organizations, and maybe we can come together and do
Yeah,
music with the breath work, I'm definitely
I
open to flying over there or wherever.
dude, let's manifest it. Let's manifest
Yeah.
it because I truly believe that, the future is the children, and the earlier that they can start having these tools to work through life.
Yeah, yeah. In Chicago, they did a study where there was a certain school that had lots of violence, and they found that the kids who started doing transcendental meditation lowered they were there was a low risk of them getting into violent crimes of that nature when they started implementing it into their daily
Right.
lives.
Because it
So
literally changed your brain pattern. Like
yeah, big
if you
time.
have a cloud over your head that day, or if you have a rage inside of you, it literally helps you release it.
Hmm.
It's wild.
And
Um,
that's one of the main importance of breath work even in this time. If people can't see the value of it, look at it that way. Everything starts from the mind. If you have a clear mind, society and how you perceive society and how you go about society will totally be different.
yep, yeah, and it totally just changes the frequency. Like as soon as I open my eyes, the world has been
Everything,
changed.
yeah,
But it's
everything is
me.
more
It's
crisp.
I've changed.
Yeah. Hmm.
So you're seeing the world through new eyes. Um,
Big time.
Also too, I don't know if you do any breath work with your eyes crossed, but I'm
Oh
pretty
yeah, I
obsessed
do.
with
I do. Yeah.
crossing my eyes, and I want to do that one day, because I think it'll really trip people out. I think they'll be so just like, but it's so good for you. It's actually so good when there's a myth about it, that you'll go cross-eyed. Why do you think that
No,
you
that's
should
not.
cross your eyes? It's because you're developing something very special when you do it.
Right. And you can even utilize that in sun gazing as well. They actually call it the anointing. That was Jesus's practice when it comes to sun gazing. Anointing. You cross the eyes, and then you would see two suns. So
Right, right.
you're 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 getting more of the sun's energy within your cornea, in that sense.
Oh man, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that this afternoon. We did
Yeah.
that the other
And
day, but I go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, you can even utilize that with your eyes closed as well. So it's like two different frequencies, but totally beneficial for
Yeah.
both.
Oh my gosh, man. I'm so happy that like we have this connection, because you are your spirit and your soul and your energy and everything. It's everything that I hope for and that I wish for when I meet people, because I don't get to meet a lot of people like yourself, and
Same, yeah.
I feel like it's just continuing to grow. So I just want to thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for having me, and thank you for having me help spread this awareness.
Oh yeah, it's only gonna grow. It's only gonna grow. So, anyways, you enjoy your day. Have fun meeting
Likewise.
your new friends, and we'll do this again soon. Okay? We want to wish everybody an amazing day. Okay? And we love you guys.
Thank you all for sharing the breath.
All
Peace.
right. Peace.